How on a day, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to our time, or depending on where Natanda they're listening to us. I welcome you to this beautiful day with another Bongalicious information. My people, now well done, my people, now welcome. Una the heri what we the heri wonder shall never end. My people, I just saw this video now, this speech, you know, analyzed by one comrade concerning these women. Sometimes I keep asking myself, why is Queen May hated so much by people who she has never offended before? Why do people hate this woman so much? And if you check, you will see that the answer is because she refused to be manipulated. She refused to be used. She refused her story to be told like that of every other story. Why do men, especially insecure men, hate men? Why do oppressed women who are in a toxic marriage, they are the people that even hate men more? Why? Because they can't do what she did. And because those men are seeing men as, if this is an example to every woman, I cannot be manipulating my woman the way I'm manipulated. She refused to be manipulated because most people expected her to behave like a typical Nigerian woman, like them, like those ones in the house. You understand? Who can be easily emotionally blackmailed, and when you blackmail them, they cry in silence, forgive you instantly because of fear of divorce, accept any humiliation you give them, insofar as you will still come back and give them money, stay because of their kids, and pretend that nothing happened, but begin to buy in silence. But Queen May said no, shocked everybody. She didn't talk, she didn't shout, she didn't fight on social media, she never responded any message. She didn't beg for validation or come to explain on social media why things are happening the way it's happening. She simply stood on her decision with calm confidence. And that is one thing that many people, both men and women, especially these oppressed insecure women and insecure men, fear the most about her. A woman who knows her worth and cannot be pushed around. She said it, I cannot be cajoled into polygamy. That's why some of them hate her so much. Her resistance exposed the manipulation tactics of many men. Now, that is why they hate Queen May so much. I'm so happy that somebody analyzed these two people. Now, may her soul rest in peace. This is the picture of Osinachi. You know Osinachi Machuku, the singer, the woman with a golden voice, the woman that had, that touched lives, that while she's singing, a lot of people are repenting. A woman with heavenly voice, golden voice, but suffered hell in marriage. Somebody just tried to compare the woman with Queen May and compare what is happening to the woman with Queen May. Because when Osinachi'S, a lot of people were like blaming her. Why didn't you open up? Why didn't you say? Why didn't you leave the marriage? Why didn't you walk away? The same thing Queen May did, and people are coming to drag her. Is the same thing Osinachi refused to do, because she doesn't want she doesn't want you people's dragging, and she bide in it. And now some people are hating Queen May for doing it and leave, but blaming Osinachi for not doing it and buy. What do we want? What actually do we want? Osinachi didn't do it because he doesn't want people like you who are blaming Queen May today to blame her. Because tomorrow some people will say, hey, look at her singing. Hey, look at her singing. She couldn't even forgive her husband. She walked away from the marriage. What is she singing? Because she doesn't want you to sin against God. She bide in it. So just look at these two women. Look at these two wives. Look at these two people that had two different battles. Just check out same society, same people, same judgment, wicked judgment. Both of them are dragged, but in different ways. Both of them are suffered. Both of them suffered. Both of them got dragged. Both of them suffered. But their ending were different. One survived, the other didn't. But thank God that one survived. Because my people say, the person where they alive, they look, is better than the person where don't buy. No matter how you drag Queen May, she's alive. She's making money. She can buy any car she wants. She can travel to any country she wants. Even you that dragging her cannot even get what she has. She has anything she wants, even though she's not having everything. But most of the things she desires, she can be able to get it for herself. Continue dragging her, she eats better than you. Continue dragging her, she has more money than you. Continue dragging her, she takes herself around the world, but you have not even left your state. Your own is to buy data and stay on social media and be saying nonsense about her, even when she knows that she need to live for her kids. Osinachi'S, where are the same kid that made her to stay? Where are they now? They are motherless, even fatherless, because the husband is still in prison, condemned to buy. Can you imagine? Somebody will say, why didn't she walk away? No, she didn't walk away because she doesn't want you to drag her. Now you are calling Kpai a bad example to women who left their husband and be walking on the street. If Osinachi had left the husband, left the home, and be going from programs to program, from country to country, from city to city, the same people will call her names. The same people will say, look at how she abandoned the husband and she has gone now, going around, following other musical, all these things. We know that they are not worshiping God. We know that they are fake. You would have called her fake because she doesn't want to be called fake. That's why she remained and died. Look at Osinachi. Was a gospel minister that carried heaven in her voice. But she has hell in her marriage. She faced hell in her marriage. She saw hell in her marriage. She suffered physical, emotional, and psychological abuse. But she kept quiet because she doesn't want people like you who are dragging Kpai today to drag her. Society didn't see her pain because she hid it from you. They only saw her ministry because she wanted you to worship God through her ministration. They told her to pray harder when she reported to her pastors. When she shared her experience with her friends, they said, please pray harder. Pray for your husband. They told her to endure for her children, for her kids. They told her to stay for the church. Remember, you will bring the name of God in vain. You will defame your ministry if you leave your husband. They will say, what has a divorce to do? They asked her to protect her marriage reputation. Osinachi listened and was in deep pain. She was going, she was buying, and she kept quiet. Slowly, the lady was going. The same people who shouted submission and patience never checked on her mental health, never checked on her peace of mind, never asked how safe she is. If she was safe, nobody asked. They never knew her tears. She was only buying and crying in the night, depressed, frustrated, suppressed. Osinachi, this is the real story. You are blaming Kpai now. Yes, keep blaming her. Keep blaming her. But you are blaming Osinachi for not opening up. Now somebody walked away to live for her kid. Okay, Daniel has graduated now. If she had died, who would have trained Daniel? The same way they abandoned Daniel is the same way they would have abandoned her when the mother died. And that would have been the end of that beautiful and talented young lady. All the goodies that God gave, all the purpose of her creation would have gone. Osinachi died slowly. Osinachi died silently. Osinachi died because society loves superficial. Society loves outward instead of inward. Because society loved marriage more than peace of mind. More than more than peace of mind. Society love you to be, protect your marriage. Your marriage is very important. Your marriage is very important. Osinachi is protecting the marriage that is very important because that's what society wants. But she died silently. Society loved religion more than life. Society loved appearance more than truth. That's why Osinachi followed what the society needs because she's a minister. Her Kpai became a warning to so many people. Now, a lot of people have learned because of how she died. They say, I'm not going to be like Osinachi. But at the time, Osinachi will go to church. I remember when somebody was sharing, I don't know whether it's true or not, but I heard a story that when the kids will come and report to Pastor Eneche, Bishop Eneche, I think it's Bishop Eneche, Paul Eneche, Pastor Paul Eneche, or is it Bishop? Yeah. Some people say they will come and report to him at Dunamis. And when Pastor asks him, he said, no, don't mind the kids, it's just a minor thing. It's a minor thing, a minor thing, a minor thing until she died because she wanted to protect the church. She wanted to protect her ministry She kpai. And that's what society like. They will be the one to tell you are not doing well. They will be quick to pick your offense. They will be quick to announce the mistake you made in 30 minutes. They will be quick to announce the mistake you made in 30 minutes in 30 years. The little mistake you made in 3 minutes, some people will talk about it in 3 years just to bring you down. But when you buy without saying it, they will say, why didn't you open up? What do society really want? That is why Osinachi gone. Then let's go to Kpai that everybody is blaming now. So many people are blaming now. Because Kpai refused not to be like Osinachi. And now, Kpai didn't face physical abuse. Yes, we know. We didn't hear here. She has not told us that there was, it was on a smaller occasions, few occasions, where Yul Edochie, after the Kpai of Kambele, and when Judy Austin was giving him back-to-back bekus, when he rubbed that in on the bekus and Jude was chopping the thing, they enter in brain, they scatalize in that I don't know on himself again. He was coming. That was a few clips of abuses that was, but it was not like Osinachi's abuse. But she faced public betrayal when she walked away. Everybody betrayed her. Why did you do that? Why did nobody care about her mental health? When her son, by her marriage gone, and somebody was on social media every day dragging her, and she couldn't watch, she couldn't open Facebook, she couldn't open. There were recruits, Sarah Martin, with their cohort, a lot of them were on social media, that even that the Freeze was granting interview back to back, as if he's just doing his podcast, but indirectly, everybody was publicizing what is happening. And this woman couldn't hold it. This is somebody that the son by. She will open social media and see the husband dancing against her, shouting against her, talking against her on social media. Somebody who's supposed to be close to talk to mourn with her is someone who is dragging her. She faced so much betrayal, the type that shatters your soul and breaks your identity. Her husband's infidelity was thrown at her like a stone every day. And before she could even breathe, social media carried her pen like a microphone. Sometimes what they say on social media may be true, but she doesn't want anybody to know it. But before you know it, everywhere is, it's as if there's a microphone on social media that announces everything that happens to her. Every move she made was judged. Every picture she posted analyzed. Every silence interpreted. She was mocked by strangers, dragged by people who had never lived in her home to know what she is passing through. Shamed for choosing dignity, insulted for refusing to share her tears publicly. Is it anybody's business that she refused to talk? But she chose life rather than Osinachi, who chose to buy. Because I keep saying it that Osinachi buyed herself. She chose to buy. Kpai chose life. She chose mental health. She chose to rebuild from ashes instead of drowning in them. She became stronger. She rose quietly. She reclaimed her narrative. And today, she is a symbol of residence of millions of women. She's a symbol of residence for millions of women. Anywhere, people claim, oh, it was because of Kpai that I was able to come out of what I was in. Oh, it was because of Kpai. That's why I was able to overcome the threat and everything I suffered in the hand of my husband. That same society where that mocked the Kpai body of Osinachi, telling her, why didn't you open up, is the same society that is mocking the living personality of Kpai, who walked away so that she can live. Society do not know what they want. I thank God that it is many of us are learning from what happened to both these people. There are a lot of people, but I just want to choose these two. One by one is leaving. The same people who pressured Osinachi to stay for the world, to stay for her ministry, to stay for her families, are the same people who told me to buy in silence. Yes, did you take your case out? Why did you allow people to be dragging the father of your kids? Arrant nonsense. When the father of the kids if Osinachi had dragged even openly the father of her kids, Osinachi would have been living till today, and maybe the thing would have been solved amicably. Maybe people would have gone their separate ways and everybody's living, and that's the end of the rubbish that led to the Kpai of that woman. Some people will be talking and they don't know what they're saying. Every day, you allow people to be talking about the father of your kid. If they didn't talk about the father of Kpai's kid, Kpai would have been on the ground by now. Because when the father of Kpai's kid was recruiting other women, strange women, so many women, to be dragging the woman that didn't do anything to her, only love was the comfort she had. Showed her love and showed him love rather, and built a mansion for her, built everything, family for her, gave him everything that he needed. All he was using to pay this woman back was to bring a strange woman to cause wahala and to be dragging her on social media. And some people say, you allow people to talk about you. Do you know how many years they have dragged Kpai? How many months they dragged Kpai before other people start talking about? Now you have seen people talking against Yul Edochie. Did you know how many years and how many months that Yul Edochie and Judy Austin were dragging men without anybody supporting her? You are only acting on what you're seeing now. That's why when I look at Chip Jenny, Vogue Jen, and some other people, I laugh. I think you people are happy that Yul Edochie responded to Judy Austin's post. Why haven't you asked yourself why Yul Edochie had not posted Judy Austin's movie on his page? If that is real, because you people cajoled you, begged you to comment, and to allow Judy to post so that you can laugh. All you want, that's all. The day Judy, you people will regret it because you are the one leading her into this thing. Instead of Judy to find out that she has made a mistake and walk away, Yul Edochie is no longer interested. You guys are forcing them together, to push them together, to cause wahala today. You don't love Judy. I always say it. You don't love Judy at all. You want her to buy in silence. The same society, the same people who pressured Osinachi to stay in the world are the same people who told me to buy in silence. The same society that mocked Osinachi's pen privately, mocked me pen publicly. This is why women must learn. Not only women, even men. This is why people must learn. Protect your peace. Protect your life. Protect your mind. Society will judge you whether you stay or leave, cry or smile. They will certainly judge you. Osinachi teaches us a lesson. Leaving early can save your life. That is what you should learn from Osinachi. May teaches us a lesson. Kpai teaches us a lesson. Healing loudly or silently is your right, but surviving is your responsibility. Both stories remind us of a truth, of one truth. The world will drag you either way. Choose what keeps you alive. Choose what keeps you sane. Choose yourself. Choose to live. Choose to live. Because many people are saying Osinachi would have not done this, Osinachi would have done that, Osinachi would have. That's why personally, I always blame Osinachi's twin sister, Osinachi's manager, and all the people that are close to Osinachi who are giving the stories after they laid it by. If any of them were close to me, I would give them a very sound slap. You know the one they call adult slap? That's what I would give them. Adult slap, because they knew this and kept quiet. She now by you're telling it. What's the need? I can't keep quiet. If you tell me to keep quiet, I will not keep quiet because I know he's a human being. Let me go to prison. Let me be dragged for saying what does not concern me, and the person leave than to keep quiet and the person buy. I will not come out and be saying, I was in the studio one day and the man slapped her. I was in the studio one day, the man pushed her out. That's around nonsense. That if Osinachi is close to me, I will arrest you and pay money and make sure you are tortured. That's around nonsense. That's why when I see people dragging Kpai, it makes me, I feel so pain. I feel so bad. You are dragging a woman who chose to live for her kids. Daniel is a graduate now because the woman is alive. If Kpai was not alive, Daniel wouldn't have graduated. Yes, put me anywhere. If Kpai was not alive, how would Daniel graduate? How will Daniel graduate? All the graduation you are hearing today, all the things you are seeing, how would it have happened if Kpai had joined the ancestors because of what you guys are saying? That's why it's even this time, I like a situation where Danielle decided to do what she did. Some people say she changed her business, her name or whatever. I don't know. Remove you, it's not my business. Everybody has a right to answer what. You see, the problem we have is that we come to talk about what does not concern. Why are you supporting Daniel, or why are you supporting Yul Edochie, or why are you supporting Kpai? That is what we give you. That's what we make you to know whether you are a good human being or you are a bad person. It will make you to know whether you are good or bad. Because a situation where you are supporting evil, you are supporting evil, and you know you are supporting evil, and you have supported evil for over how many years now? That's nonsense. That's nonsense. Because no matter how you do it, one day the evil you supported today will hook you back tomorrow. Put me anywhere, I tell you. My people know be smart, you know. I thank God that Queen May chose to live, and today we are celebrating the woman that is living. We are not talking about a dead person, because a living dog is better than a dead lion. That's what my people say. A living dog, even a living cat, is better than a dead lion. My people, now so they just switch at say make a touchlight and with. I like I share this video and God will bless you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to do so. All our returning subscribers, say now well done, my people. Now welcome, make una have a nice day. Bye.